So there was a
Let me get that. Cool. Stop playing with me. Let me get that. Yes. Deanna.
monkey never gets old. I'm doing army.
So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
How are you? That's good.
I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can outdo or outthink the bastards. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
she said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time
I want to
had
go
come to an end.
open stuff on my ship, I think. I can.
Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment.
I do like this ship design. The first one had a cool ship, but I like this ship a lot.
To celebrate my big new promotion? Yep. Life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
So you still take
Are you stuck on the ground?
Ooh.
Got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge is far better than natural cures. Oh, live long, fly free.
Let's see if I can open any of those.
Does my pack intestines dictate
No.
where I have to be? Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot bigger. I like the fact that it's asymmetrical. I think that's cool. Like
flounder at the bottom.
a cool ship design.
Slipstream.
must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Yes and no. The bomb, which is made, nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Where are their bodies? These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Antes. Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't
It's
been
funny,
kind
like
to it,
this feels
to any of us.
this game feels a lot more Fallout than the first one did. Which I know like they're not supposed to, even though it is Obsidian, but this one definitely feels more Fallout than the first one.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running but I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt. Unless I missed the center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more... Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge. Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts. There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Ah, there must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
That's tobacco. That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
We're talking candy.
Engaging hostile life forms.
We'll unload and begin cataloging the state of the various automechs.
Recording the drive.
Cadet, I do not believe this is what the sergeant intended by documenting the process. Here, allow me to handle it.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Floyd, we're being bombed. Disembark. Lose formation to the beach. Double time. We can take shelter in the rocks. Praise the Sovereign. We made it. Halt. Everyone quiet. What's that clacking noise? Oh, shit! Crabbles! Form defensive perimeter type 14A! Ah!
You buy a bunch and upright. your candy.
That's tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
What do I want to point in? Maybe some
That's tobacco.
You want your
a
candy.
little bit of cool, more observation. It's good to, I think it, I mean, yeah, I know I could just go all the same stuff. It's nice to have a little bit of everything.
To wireless free arcade
Easily
best
distracted.
things in sliced breadworm. Now with
Your skills are
110%
erratic,
music,
to say the least.
entertainment, news,
The
and
jack of all
product
trades is
placement.
oftentimes better than a mesh. It increase more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever match with any in particular.
Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these rifts. Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the world.
Interesting.
Poppycock. Rifts present an opportunity.
When leveling, you can only add skill points to your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already.
Nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in
Huh.
experimental operations.
I mean, I kind of let you that anyways, so that's not the worst flaw.
Leveraged in negotiations.
The only drawback to that is if I need
Trade routes.
to advance one to
Seriously, think
to
of it.
get in
That's what
somewhere
your
like
BP's
upgrading
job
security or
is to
something,
keep you
then that's
motivated.
kind of doo-doo.
The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. Thank you so much for tuning in.
But
to the
getting
one
more
wireless
skills
station in
faster-
Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
That doesn't sound awful. I wonder how much faster it actually is.
Round the year of 55, on Old Towshetty Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine, some sugar lit a smoke, forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed a mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for. Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place. The vat manager chanced.
So you do get more skill points. What level am I? I don't know what level I am. I think I want it. I think I'm gonna take that because that's a neat. All right, I think I might be level 5. I think the earliest you can get it is level 4, but basically, you'll get 88 skill points total instead of 62 if you take it, depending on how early you get it.
One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear.
I think it's early enough to take it because if you get it late, then you kind of get screwed over and you can't max out a couple of skills. I'm reading a Reddit post about it. Yeah, picking up early, your build becomes choose 5+ skills and evenly distribute your skill points among them. Yeah, it's almost 50% more skill points. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that. Yeah, that's a cool one.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
This full drastically changed experience and is not recommended for flaws must be accepted, but you gain an extra perk every 5 levels.
Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Sure.
Auntie's choice.
We can be
means
super
there is
flawed.
No freedom without freedom of choice. And you need all 10 flavors of Spectrum vodka in order
I mean,
to
the
be
worst thing is, like, I'm not that far in the game, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like,
I can't believe it's
I think
not
it'll be
forced.
fun.
Can you truly say you are liberated without frozen,
Sure.
dried, smoked, and canned salt tuna fillets?
Be free, everyone.
Be free with Auntie's choice.
What do we
Okay,
want
back
to grab?
business. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or
I
something.
have Scrapper and Commando. Serial Dabbler. I think that just having the resistance would be good. That's kind of a funny one. You gain damage resistance, but you also become more threat. I mean, pickpocket would be fun, but I don't want to get into the point of just pickpocketing. Now that, we go with that. That's an easy one. Ricochet? Sure.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak. How observant of you. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
I have a feeling things are going to go sideways, as usual. Nope.
And now, a word from our
Got a problem there.
Say, hold up there,
You're not supposed to park
Watch
there.
out. That way's a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a get-up-and-go-getter. Whoosh! That's the sound.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Take it. I hand make my own luck. Don't follow. Eat Purple Berry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the pep and pertinacity you need to succeed.
Might be wise to get that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting here.
Right. Moving on. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Grab
Oops. Guess that one was pretty bad. How far? It can't send me far back because all those point choosings are fine unless you pre-save, I believe. Okay.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson. Nope. What's your business here?
Now you've done it.
All right, Marshal. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around the...
Oh, now it saves. Weird.
All that matters is getting these Automex to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures. Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a get-up-and-go-getter. Whoosh! That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I hand-make my own luck. Don't follow the herd. Eat Purpleberry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the pep and pertinacity you need to succeed. Are you a get-up-and-go-getter?
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Purpleberry Crunch is crispy and sweet, perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box or eaten with lunch, there's always time for Purpleberry Crunch. Purpleberry Crunch, spelled with a K, because it is far more authentic that way. Purpleberry Crunch is for you and me.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Uranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's mercy. How do you feel?
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronically fatigued with honor.
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask for medical posterity, and so on and so forth. First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium? I'll mark it down as haphazard meandering then. All
Accurate.
too common these days. More dangerous than one might think. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen? Well, good for you. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced Zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality. There, that should do it. do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise. Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
There's always time for Purple Berry Crunch. Purple Berry Crunch, spelled with a K, because it is far more authentic that way. Purple Berry Crunch is for you and for me, and as always, it is parasite free.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these rifts. Arcadia's yay-sayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the worlds. Poppycock! Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Round the year of 55, on old Calcetti Prime, a mile beneath the misty ice, way down in the mine. Sugar little smoke, forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's clock, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more.
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want? Oh, we'll get to that Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? Perhaps I should take that as a no. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Ought to have the protocol. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget. Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely
They'd have
activate
plenty
the
with
device
all of it
once it's
around.
inside a Zeranium cloud. The one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
I found that out a minute ago.
Well, of course. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, normally yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since I believe that covers all the Oh,
Hats off to our workers who lose part of the job. Management regrets your loss. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
Or do I just have it?
Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
Probably just gonna give me a prompt to use it when I'm here.
Circumstance will Wireless Free Arcadia report hearsay if it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor.
Yeah, I haven't thrown it in yet.
Frontline Scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's
Not sure we should get any closer.
seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP. His muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know.
Ah, my little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Should you suffer from any... Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. Capital deduction! Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You guessed correctly. Our chief mechanist was rather hostile to the idea, so you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Oh, certainly. They're all in the building blocked by Zeranium gas, which is why we're... However, I do recall hearing this facility was originally assigned 2 Dragoons. I'm not sure what happened to the other one, though. It was gone by the time I arrived. Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon. I'm sure he's... No doubt he also seeks to retain an Good! A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
Huh.
And my dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward. Oh yes, everybody knows
Warning. Agent. Irreparable damage to lungs imminent. Exit gaseous cloud immediately.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner, and my terms are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, my interest rates are low, I'll be keeping
These songs crack me up.
till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated loner.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Let's say when.
As a protectorate subject, considering a better life with Auntie's choice, you might be wondering, what's in it for me exactly?
Why, everything! Risks with rewards, ambition without limits, food with flavor. It's a lot to take in. We're here to help for a modest service fee. Ask about our installment plan. To ensure your transition from subservient thraldom to unmitigated freedom is a positive one, you'll be given instruction on how to integrate into your new, improved, and more profitable life. You'll learn how to earn, how to exchange labor for currency, and currency for food, shelter, and medical care. No such thing as a free lunch or treatment for a compound fracture.
And you'll find a growing population of dewy-eyed protectorate defectors just like you, who can help ease you into the integration process.
So don't worry. You'll have months to acquire the skills and know-how our hungry and ambitious populace have mastered over a lifetime.
Now, upward and onward. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protector from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
Okay. Yeah.
Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
I need hack. Boo. Boo.
Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do. These cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
I have a feeling they don't want me to bypass that. Crap.
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting with Zeranium again. Certainly, there is a nominal cost for treatment to cover essentials. All right then, hold perfectly still. There, all better. Was there anything else you needed? Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know? Zeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Zeranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined zeranium is used to power nearly all major Protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause zeranium crystals to explode. Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the zeranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from zeranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Anyway, if you have hands and a will to lend them, I won't turn away help. This gas leak of ours has proven inexhaustible, patient, and insidious. Uranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate. Speak with Delphinia Bryant. Her invention, once you have the shield, see me about the leak. I'll give you all the details. I knew seeing as you're the only one. Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse. Why in law's name would you want to know that? Now that is Protectorate diligence at its finest.
We're going to sabotage the place, so we're not going to make it better. That's what we're doing here.
That'd be a disaster. Good thing we don't make rookie mistakes in my unit. Any further questions? Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay. But that isn't our problem to solve.
That's not a good way to do things,
once you've
bud.
made progress on the leak.
Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. Moving on. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't
Go.
from that first food inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. Tobacco sweet. What more could you
That the door I need to go through.
try bubblegum slims?
Maybe.
Try bubblegum slims. It's the one smoke with the bubblegum. Two treats in one. A double thriller. Make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles.
Maybe. Thanks, Rob.
It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today.
Ah. That's so good, man. I'm doing alright.
anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Aston Switch, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose slogan was a bit too Tau City for the You've gone stale, Aston. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising. Next,
Leads nearby.
Congratulated activities.
Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of Sistybits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now.
Now, on to other things.
I guess it's the only option I have to do is just activate that.
Hey, you there. Need a smoke that distinguishes you
Yeah,
from the
what?
average oak? Well, look no further.
Oh yeah, I guess I can get up there on that. Oh, the thing is the vow. Oh.
Perchance a glance at me with these. They know that I'm a VIP. It's a Western stout. It says with pride that I'm a one qualified. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out within the Belvedere stout.
Next up, the real reason why this exists. Advertising. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary and my invasive species fish paste.
You are a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it. Despite the countless voices screaming not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel
Let's go see what he says.
Everyone knows salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health
I did shut it
benefits,
down.
none of the delicious taste.
If I'm supposed to talk to him or not.
Auntie's choice. Where nature ends, we begin.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
What have you done? The Zeranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever. No, touch nothing, do nothing. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid. With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemies. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more will the pleasant wine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude. Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost, and chaos will reign. Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions. And with the island's fall, I may have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. Well, yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
Probably need. What do I want to do? Hacking? Huh, well, that's pretty cool. You can go for that.
So grab a pack of deep fried bread. There's such a tasty treat. You know when you eat bread.
Extra range and be able to see in containers. You don't have to twist my arm.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's choice.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon, not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get,
I see you have not brought my cousin to heal. Have you at least seen about Ida? What? How do you know this? Keen as I am to entertain this, am I expected to take traitors and corporatists at their word? Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not have endured, It was a good effort nonetheless. Should Montelli deign to interrogate
Maybe
me
she
for
has
my
tattoo or something.
associations,
I don't know.
I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. Spare me. She would have. I'm thankful for the report. Now I just require my fool of a cousin in hand. Be on your.
Huh.
My heart and revenue. Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid. Every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
They know this is
Yeah, but catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead. And this happens.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening. Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report? Just that Milver Street requested her presence for some mission. Normally I demand to be paid, but I was just glad to get her some work. Trooper Sealong was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Been uncertain what I could rely on her for. So Milver Street holds her contract. At least for now. Trooper Sealong ain't a fragile wallflower. She's a soldier. And even at reduced efficacy, she's worth 15 of any grunt picked at random. She's got a contract. And she ain't so far gone we can't make use of her. But the fact is, her grafts are holding her back, and it's only getting worse. Don't let it bother you. Now, let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox? First step is getting through it. There's an alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower.
I
Seems
get what
it was
you
recently
the background.
reactivated,
Yeah,
and by our
thinking double
engineers'
down.
metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses. Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice any day. If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, it'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Step light, though. There's no Protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
want to eat.
If I can actually not call someone to their doom, I think I'd prefer that. I don't trust that bridge lady at all.
So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch. A sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch. It's the sandwich you want to eat.
I can make stuff. Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it for we treat it and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make your own crabble repast. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave the crabble to your favorite ant. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plant. Wild crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you heard you can't eat 'em, yup, it's true you can't. Crab witch, consume at your own risk. Crab witch, it tastes almost decent. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. This just in, a field report from the Office of Competitive Analysis and Artful Reconnoitering. Ooh, this sounds important. Better pay heed. Threat assessors have adjusted their risk tables for the Arbiter Training Facility, jewel of the Protectorate's military portfolio, northeast of the landing pad near Broken Spire. Although only a skeleton crew remains, the facility's automechanical defenses remain operational and quite lethal. Approach at your own risk. And only if your supervisor can readily replace you upon your likely demise. Well, you heard it here. Best of luck to anyone hull-headed enough to poke around that place. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong way on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I rose before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's Choice? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you single.
Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you'd ever hope to be.
She said, be the you that you would be if you were any better. Get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose betterment or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price, control is our highest goal.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolution.
Really, there's not a sight for the repeating rifle.
Fresh new can't lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to mount to piety. Choose betterment or impediment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral grace. Make them buy our corporate ways. Demand, increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rival. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the bastards. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? The Auntie's Choice family is large and willing and able to grow larger.
We represent an amalgamated collection of
How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on one or two forays.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation, and that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of noble effort. Foreign to...
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. And if I deny your assessment? Ordinarily, I would feel confident about having the superior number. But as you pointed out, our condition is rather deleterious at the moment. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
I know. That was messed up.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish. I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before.
You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, Kev, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go. Swing it now. Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Yeah! Love you, Auntie.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a mighty tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake.
We're closed.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action. I wish I knew. I haven't seen her. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. That's when things became tense. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me. Among other things. But you would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and she was so agitated. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse. Just a religion driven by algorithms, maths, predictions of the future. The Order, they said we were told to believe in the paradigm. We are trained from birth to believe anything they tell us. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. That's all I can ask.
Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and confetti, but damn. That's appreciated, Commander. Maybe I ought to apologize straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong thing, leaving. Had I stayed, who knows? Likely I'd have gotten us both killed. If you're talking Horizon Point, those were extenuating circumstances. Anyway, I appreciate the check-in, Commander. Was there anything else you needed?
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Scrumpox, general malaise,
Imbalanced humors. Dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
That's right, I have to go up and over.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and
Adjacent.
sticky leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not
Gross.
limited to borscht entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobacco husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Right. Moving on. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact a colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge is far better than natural cures. Oh, live dog, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine stick me where I have to be. Oh, live dog, stay clean. Don't flounder at the bottom. See your raptor in the slipstream. Don't be in a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut. And he brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, live dog, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dig me where I have to be. Oh, live dog, break free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive speed.
Hydrated water. Weird.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact a colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, live dog, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine stick me where I
inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. A little good news to brighten your day. Local protectorate forces have been considerably vexed for some time. Let me know when you need a distraction. Top brass. Exacerbated the problem further. Making automech reinforcements signifies utter failure on the part of their commander, and only hope it signals the imminent end of his command. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's the fancy king. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Force first, oh, force first. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Force worst, oh, force worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hots and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. Smoking our guns with their proprietary Fisker extraction. Pulverized bones, meats from tooth crack and crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and investigators.
So, when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time
got trouble,
roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon. No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of horse first. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serve.
A lot of protectorate strung up there. Dead or dying slow. What in the void's going on here?
Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. Snap to tail.
These damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Theoretically, it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for 3 more hours. Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want? Why would I do that? And be mindful, if you haven't your transfer orders, I don't have time to waste going idly back and forth with you. You are correct. If I were to let you in without apprehending you and placing you into these gibbets, it would cost me my life. Remember, the Sovereign sees all. May his grace be upon you. You are approaching a restricted estate.
It's not the worst unless it's forced worst.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Greetings to our
Check out that hole, Commander.
listeners.
Might be we can find ourselves a way in that avoids all the muster and bluster.
Sensibilities as you in the Order, and we wish for you to join forces with us. We all want what's best, and we aren't satisfied by what nature has produced. We can do better. Let's do better together.
And now, back to it. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Take a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
What? Aborting search.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Say, looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm with
Bit leery of
Purple Berry
that.
Tequila.
Let me at this nettlesome contrivance. A trifle at somebody.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Well, I know where it's gonna put me. I don't really have enough sneak.
But can I get back on the job with Boris Worst? Doors worst. It's not the worst unless it's Boris Worst.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, Commander. Might be we can find ourselves a way in that avoids all the muster and bluster.
Invasive species fish paste.
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. And despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great.
Everyone knows Salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice, where nature ends, we begin.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Some illustration is in order.
You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Problems can be solved if you spend more bits.
Better take a gander.
Try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness.
There.
Forget your shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing better than you keep.
A trifling nuisance. Results on the phone.
No product testing can do. Cheaper prices for you.
Dogs cost a look.
System failure. Standing by for assistance.
That dude hurt. Guess I might have to find another way in. Maybe.
Elixir. Additional health
Or
benefits.
not. I might not have an option.
Taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
Something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Probably should use my shield, huh?
Raise your spirits high with liquor.
You.
Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department.
At least it doesn't like lock me out.
Through talent or guile.
At least it didn't lock you from fast travel.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about? If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Apologies, but I don't believe I should be discussing such matters with you without permission. Once you word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the...
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm, and we were left to scramble for purpose and often like every work.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting.
My body is covered in burns, acquired in battle during the attack. The only relief I have is when I can jump in the water and float over my former house.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's Choice is years behind us sociologically. So they started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can.
Don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pan Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial macrowave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Pan Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial macrowave is right for you. Right. Moving on. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. But we probably ought to tell you there's a side element or two.
Apoplexy, whooping fits, childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of mood, bloody flux, decrepitude, night terrors, mania, day terrors, melancholia.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Sorry. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild days, scrumpox, general malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You wanna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Greetings.
Choice chumbar is a delicious...
It is my esteemed pleasure to... But where are my manners? Serving Unit 1. Confirmative. Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our... I believe some... What?
Comestibles served.
We are not MIP. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1, we are of like minds. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
Or manipulative
why now, either the arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the... My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here's a matter of accountability, responsibility.
Sounds
with
like
mine. Disgrace and judgment should
I
be
can't think of
mine
his
solely
name
as well.
from
My
Severance.
intention is to absolve my subjects of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? Difficult place to saunter. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those to get inside. You will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Farewell now.
The matriarch chose Eden. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices. For you, Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy. Please why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to if you're really so, I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear. Good hunting.
Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
wireless free Arcadia. The best things in sliced bread. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
And they can't be mad if they don't see me do it.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing.
My erstwhile assistant returns. To what do I owe the pleasure? I might recommend the local quartermaster. It's their job to track and distribute this facility's supplies, after all. Until a more convenient date and time.
Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in morale management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear some
Greetings. Potential. State your business. This unit was engineered.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default commands. Initiating commerce.
And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now.
Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact a colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge is for better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slip. Don't be in cause something's stuck in your gut. Auntie brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, break free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive speed. Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing.
Oh, name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here. You'd think that a fully stocked auto mechanical repair center would have Automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the Quartermech completed a routine inventory. As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above.
Protectorate automechanicals feature advanced construction but low adaptability. Fall-throughs in its logic assembly would likely lead it to interpret its programming literally.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results. Hey, that's a good point. The Quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
I assume you two have met already? Delphinia? No. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance. See you soon, I hope.
Worst, oh, worst, it's not the worst unless it's worst, worst, oh, worst. Grab a can today.
That's actually pretty good.
To sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hops and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Worst, oh, worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst.
I mean, I have to accept it, so that's funny.
Worst. Grab a can today.
Yeah, because I took the one thing I have to take all the negatives. That's the I get all the bonus points, but I have to take all of the things.
No coarse pores, bristles poke in our gums with their proprietary whisker extraction.
Yeah, all the flaws.
We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there.
You caught us taking 5 between 10-hour shifts.
You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy holy cow fillet mignon. No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of Borswurst. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory vats into my tummy. Who knew meat paste could taste so yummy? Worst, oh, worst, it's not the worst unless it's worst, oh, worst. Grab a can today.
Welcome. Glad to have you back. All right, I admit it. But while he's under construction, come to me for any supplies you might need. The roof! In retrospect, the problem... I'll have that tinkered on shortly. And you're welcome to keep the Automech parts, of course. Thanks for solving my little mystery. Glad to oblige.
Back on the job with Borswurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borswurst.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal bone growth, or prolonged glossolalia. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and red.
Outsider? Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Thank you. I know community service can be a foreign concept for those outside the Protectorate, so I hope this is ample reward for your time. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. Look, let's save ourselves some arg. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's law... Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. Marshal Court. And this, we cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest ranking, the Protectorate execute connivers and scheme. Good, good. I may not. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. To check in on my people and see how they fare. Oh, I don't doubt your abilities. But even if you succeed, farewell now.
I've been yearning, for all of
This is all going perfect.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
You locked in here under... Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard. A number of... Took a while for our water purifier to catch up. So some drank tainted... All right. Well, don't let me keep you.
From the front lines, sponsored by...
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient zeal at all times.
Trade and unbridled self...
Right now, is now a bad time to report myself for mental refreshment?
You can't fight contentment.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan.
Outsider?
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient zeal at all times.
Better pay heed. Threat assessors have adjusted their risk tables for the Arbiter Training Facility, jewel of the Protectorate's military portfolio.
I don't think he's
northeast
in
of
the
the
building.
landing pad near Broken Spire. Although only a skeleton crew remains, the facility's auto-mechanical defenses remain operational and quite lethal. Approach at your own risk.
Cyberpunk's a good
Only
time.
if your supervisor can readily replace you upon your likely
Definitely
demise.
worth playing.
Well, you heard it here. Best of luck to anyone hull-headed enough to
So was it Wings of Liberty or whatever? The DLC's really good. The overall Cyberpunk's a good time.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Yeah, back. Really good time.
Sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crabwich, sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crabble 'cause it can't be beat. Best of all, the tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crabwich, crabwich. A sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, crabwich. It's the sandwich you want to eat.
I think that's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Uh, I don't know where that's going to take me back to. Okay. Like, that would have been bad if it were a lot, but I didn't want to disable it.
A sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, crabwich. It's the sandwich you want to eat.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it before we treat it and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make your own crabble Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave for Scrabble to your favorite ant. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plant. Wild
I don't
Crabble's
think I want to
fine
do
for
that.
can. If you heard you can't eat 'em, yup, it's true you can't. Crabwich, consume at your own risk.
Much cage.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
That's
Tuned
playing
to
through this.
wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Overbearing tyrannical regime. Regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts, to safeguard them from harm, to hide them away from danger. I'm anti-hero.
Though you are better company than these corpses, Vigilant Hogarth, that being said, the Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both. And how, pray tell, would you help me with that?
Just sleepy always, man.
I'm a soldier, not a technician. Still, maybe I can borrow one of... Nevertheless, while I keenly appreciate your assistance, I still can't go against the Brigadier's wishes. Tragically, I must... You are approaching a restricted estate. Ah, yes. The stranger with the orders from the Vigilant. Tragically, I must decline. Whatever I might think of the Vigilant, mine is not the opinion that matters. Area's off limits. Ah, yes. The stranger with the orders from the Vigilant. Forewarned, I'm in no more a position to help you now than I was before. Tragically, You are approaching a restricted estate. I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fallen brethren.
So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. At home or at work, by the pack or the case.
Ah, yes. The stranger with the orders from the Vigilant. Tragically, you are approaching a restricted estate.
That's dumb.
I hear correctly that you brought us automech parts? Why, thank you kindly, outsider. No, friend. Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Oh, I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing, I mean, all the underlying subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I'm happy. Still going on about experiencing failure in the midst of catastrophe does not a traitor make. Now that you... Quite frankly, anyhow, you still haven't answered my question. Checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet? Oh, I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare... All the underlying subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So, Hogarth, not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around. Cure to talk your ear off if you let him. Much did we lose power to charge our mechs? This place is done. Outsider.
Exciting news! The Vigilant sent that outsider to collect automech parts for us, and they just returned. The system of
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Conversation is not possible at this point. This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction.
The uncomplicated and my turn. Are quite straightforward.
Is resilient.
Yes, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my rays are never lower. If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the law that you request
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants of the fields.
Oh, the uncomplicated loner.
Tough glass.
Executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran.
Exciting news! The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect Automech parts for us. They just returned.
The system abides.
Didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect
The matriarch and sovereign appeared, caught me reciting that part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Why, that's wonderful. Others in what a reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. Ha! The same ones. You likely guessed there, and you and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets. If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
All fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to convert her.
The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network.
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
Devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed.
Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents? Really? What was he like? Bold? An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its hate to dash everyone's hopes, suppose I am still part of the herd. Of course. Toodaloo. Hey there, go-getter.
Auntie's Choice. So don't fret. The system is resilient. The system abides.
The real reason.
Greetings, non-protect. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for modern initiating.
Jiffy Mail Order Division informs it is now offering the Panpharmacon 5 walk-in industrial macrowave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Panpharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you. exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as
Hey there, go-getter.
narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial macrowave is right for you.
A walk-in
Welcome back.
microwave. That
You
seems
have
like a
your
bad.
orders. The Vox relay awaits. You have your orders. The Vox.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder. And you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and never settle for
Ah, yes, the stranger with the orders from the Vigilant. Forewarned, tragically, I must. Areas off limit.
It's like I just need to level up and get some more speech, maybe. Hmm.
Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do.
Either that or going loud. I don't quite think I have the ability to do that yet.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one forced rocket for a whole tin of prestige force flow. Straight up.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds. Swear, I almost had it this time. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just... Wait, what? Is that from Jackson? Oh, thank the... Jackson and I are partners, see. This is just the thing to put me on the map. Fast-track promotion to lower middle management for sure. Why, that's... What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! No? This was supposed to be my easy... tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Personal thrusters? Well, here's... In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Well, that's gonna be it for me tonight. He's Robert. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. Night, Bob. See you night, everybody. Yeah, later, everybody.